Greetings and salutations. It's Sunday, August 12th. Let's walk around. It's going to be another hot day today. It's already about 24. It's going to be 36 or 38 today. Here's how we're doing in the lusters. I've weeded through here. Oh, down in this area. There could be some other work, but we'll see. But I've taken out all the obvious thistles and plantains, etc. If you look at the blue stems, they are just coming up over the top of the fence, which is good. Now, one of the areas that we've had an issue with in this garden is creeping bellflower. So we have another experiment. Gardening is always an experiment. You'll see these green tags. What I've done is sprayed those individual plants with Weed Be Gone, which is a broadleaf herbicide, and just so that I know where I've been spraying, I've stuck in these green popsicle sticks, and I was able to restrict the spray. What I would do first is I have a can that's open at both ends, and I stick the can over the plant so the entire set of leaves is inside the can. Then I spray down the can, then I pull the can off and add the popsicle sticks. So we'll see how we do here. So there's popsicle sticks on this side, through here, and also in the seal beds. There we go. So we're going to see how this works. Well, I could say that today they look vaguely pale, but we're going to have to really see here. Now, we have a new project for today. But I'm up early because I want to get this thing done, or at least started. Let's go this way. So you can see the seal beds are coming along fine. This is, I'll just lean against the car here. So this is Helenium, Blue Vervain, Pearly Everlasting, which will grow up into almost a cushion, about a 3-foot high cushion of white. So we have one there, we have one further back. Will these connect? Well, there's many things planted in between, so we'll have to see. But there's no doubt about it, there will be a cushion here of white, just in the same way that this Solomon seal provides a cushion of green. So, things are doing quite well at the front, and we just need to be patient. Now, here's what's going to happen next. Oh, here's Diane's succulent bed. And look at all the portulaca, little red and green portulaca. If I get sound a bit distracted here, that's because I have a little spider making a spider web on my glasses. So here's a red portulaca, and you can see it has lots of flowers about to blossom. And if we just sneak over here to the yellow, let's come down the same thing. Oh, I can see them. I have to go a bit further over. Oh, there they are. There they are. So, very nice. Very nice, Diane. Now, in here, this is my little mental task of the day. Just come in here and take a peek. Stand back here next to the coleus. This is creeping bellflower, as we all know. And there's mulch below the creeping bellflower. And below the mulch is black plastic from 1984. And I think it's time to move that. So, I think we're going to start on that today. This nice morning, it's a nice morning task. And here's what I'm going to put in its place. Well, the coleuses will stay. Those will be every spring are the coleuses, and you can see they're in just great shape here. Just great shape. I've certainly become a fan of coleus for shady areas. There's some grapes growing here. I'm not convinced what we do with those. The rhododendron does fine, given that I watch out for the water. And this coleus at the end is doing fine. So let me back up. I'm just going to twist around and show you. So this part is going to stay more or less the same. That's the plan. And then the sunnier part, slightly sunnier, brighter, is going to be dug up today, and with the goal of replanting it. Now, here's what we're replanting it with. Oh, here's another face, right outside the back door. I think it's what the fecund, very fertile, lush. I'm sure there's a less flattering description, but we'll go with that. Greetings and salutations. Let's go through the gate, and I'll tell you what we've got here. I went looking for a bird bath for the backyard yesterday to replace the parking lot garden, or replace the plastic one that's here. And look what I came across. Ferns. Ferns, ferns, ferns. There's actually 32 ferns in here. And the sign said, getting rid of plants. So I went over and asked the nice lady as to, well, how much you selling them for. Oh, just take them, they're free. So I filled up an entire tray. There's 32 ferns in here. So my original thought was to take them all to Real House, but I think what we can do is use probably 6 or 8 of them quite judiciously in that front area, what I now call Shady Bill. So that's my task for this morning. So as soon as I finish this video, get out my gardening gloves, a couple of pails, and start to dig. We'll just go over here for a second and see what we've got. The heritage tomatoes are doing well. We're all flowering, so we're getting close to getting tomatoes going. I was late planting these, but as one discovers in gardening every year, you learn that a little bit more. You learn what needs to be done. Right now, you can't just wait for it for 2-3 days. Or you learn what should be done. And then, of course, it's your decision whether you follow through. And if you don't, that's okay. There's always next year. And for example, this is a next year one, or that's a little bit too late for this year. These were the last seedlings of heritage tomatoes, and they just got planted much, much, much too late. I've had a few nasturtiums, And yes, very spicy tasting. Very, very nice. So I thought I'd come out early today and do some watering. Maybe I'll back up so I'm not watering on me. And this covers the bed I'm calling Island. It also covers 3 other island beds. The one over here with the bird bath, which I call Island Lester. The one on this side, right in front of me, which I call Island Bill. And the one with the peonies and the nice lady reading a book, which I call Island Berry. And these are our 3 neighbors. Bill behind me. Barry used to live behind us. And then Lester, or Les, is the person that lives in that house. So, we are doing quite well here. I pruned the Aster hedge. Oops, let's go this way. So it's more hedge-like. Yes, keep the lens out of the rain. And you can see the lushness of the grapes. Everything is very good. So it's now, what is the time? Oh, it's 8:15. This water's been going for just about an hour, so I think that will be good. So I'm going to stop this video and go and get my digger and a couple of pails, and there goes the creeping bellflower. Greetings and salutations.